In the name of God, and praise be to God. Peace and blessings be upon the messenger. Pharaoh saw the Nile turning into blood, and he became too mad because of this new sign, which God sent down to him and his people. And every cup was filled with water. It turned into blood. God had been merciful to the Israelite slaves, for they didn't get his anger, and they were drinking from the water, which remained water, and don't turn into blood.
Stop, you and him, from playing with the water. You do not appreciate its value. The Lord of Moses was not angry with our water as he was angry with the water of Pharaoh and his people. They have been thirsty for days. Come on, go away, go away! Stop from playing with the water!
What's happening? I see this is inconceivable from the water. It turned into the blood of my Lord. Majesty.
Tell me what you did.
Nothing. Indeed, the water became blood. And there are no combinations which can make the water to be normal. We regret it in every sense of the word.
Oh, stupid priest. Liquids will not work with it. The water has been struck by magic of Moses. Read some of the gods' hymns to remove this magic.
Magic cannot do anything to it.
Magic does not come with miracles.
A miracle from the Lord of Moses, isn't it?
Your Majesty.
Indeed, you have become without knowledge a priest in front of Moses' knowledge. He has weakened you and exposed you before me.
Moses is
a magician, and his magic will turn against him. He ordered the water to go to the houses of the servants of the children of Israel as pure water, and command her to go to my palace as blood. Moses has made me thirsty. I am Pharaoh, the god of Egypt. A slave prevents me from water.
Why did you stop, O slave? What? Water?
Yes, I have a lot of it. Let me go home to bring you some of it.
Let him go.
What if Pharaoh knows about it?
Let him know that he cannot provide us with water. Let's go to bring the water. But don't be late.
Will you make me finish my work after I bring the water to you?
Don't you want to finish the work?
I will do you a favor and you will do me a favor. And give me a break for today.
What a shrewd and cunning slave you are. Go and bring water, and we will relieve you from work today.
What brought you earlier today?
and I've bargained with 2 guards that I bring them water in order to drink, in exchange for me taking the rest of the day off from work.
What a great deal.
It is truly water. Damn you, slave.
The water in the soldier's hand turned into blood. When it reached his mouth by the power of God, Pharaoh, his people, and his men made a meeting, and his statesmen concluded that the solution was in the hands of Moses. Then the men went to Moses
Moses! Moses!
the man said, and he added more. He cried and sobbed and begged Moses to get them out of this suffering. They swore to carry their promise this time, since they would not be able to bear anything else coming from Moses. There is no longer any strength in their bodies. Moses refused, but they kept begging him until he was satisfied on them. So he prayed God to remove their torment.
How beautiful the water is.
When will we be free, Moses? When will you get us out of Egypt?
When?
Good evening, Asia.
Good evening, Pharaoh. Whenever the grief gets away, I see happiness on your face.
Why not to be happy?
But this happiness rises a little time and sits a long time from your face.
I am a god, and the sunrise and sunset are under my hand.
Will you keep your promise to Moses this time?
I didn't promise to keep my promise.
So, there is a verse coming.
Lets Moses throw all the magic acts in his pouch.
Moses is not a magician.
So he is the prophet of God.
Yes,
These magic spells are from his Lord.
God has forbidden magic to his servants. How could the Almighty be as such?
If there is a God of Moses, how he gives his message to one of my servants while I exist. We are gods like each other and we understand each other more. Moses' God didn't make a good selection.
We'd better leave the slaves to Moses.
Magic, is there a God without slaves? Or am I not a god? Am I not a god? Answer me.
Leave my arm.
Your beloved son Moses will see who will prevail, and all of you will know who is your God.
Moses and Aaron knew about the incident, so Moses informed them that each one died while working would be considered as a martyr and would be rewarded the paradise which God promised to his servants.
We don't want paradise. We want to get out of Egypt.
You prayed your Lord to remove the punishment for the Egyptians. And your Lord responded to you after the state men promised you for the 5th time that they would leave us to you, and you didn't learn from the lesson, Moses.
You bear a sin in your neck, Moses. Do something to get out of this land. Show them your strongest tricks. Can't you kill them?
May God be with you, Moses. You have been calling the Jews to the true religion of God for years, and a slave of the children of Israel comes out and says to you, "Show them some of your tricks."
Do something to get us off this earth. Come on, come on.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, come on.
Come on! Come on!
Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and his people to ask them to fulfill the promise.
Stop your tricks, O magician! I'm fed up from you. Do you think that we really believe that what was happening from the signs are of your Lord? Do you believe that we admit that you have a Lord?
You are the God of us all, Pharaoh.
Tell this poor slave, who wears rough clothes, eats the breadcrumbs that fall from our mouths, and sleeps on the rougher beds, that the gods sleep on ostrich feathers, and eat the best food, and wear all what is expensive and rare.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
O people, haven't I the reign of Egypt and these rivers are running under me? Don't you see? What is the difference between me and Moses? Am I better than this who is weak, poor, and don't even wear a gold bracelet on his wrist or a pearl earring? We hardly understand him when he speaks because of his lisp tongue. And he comes with a messenger. How can the messenger bring another messenger?
He confounded you, Moses, in front of us. It is better that you go out, you and your brother. Our God, Pharaoh's tongue is eloquent.
How can I not be eloquent? Isn't perfection for God? Let's go! Come on, O poor slave, get lost, you and your brother. Indeed, I am angry with you, and you will see the consequences of my anger.
Moses and Aaron left the palace. And this time Moses was very angry. And he was more upset from Pharaoh's men, who came to him begging to ask God to remove their anger. Moses prayed his Lord, after Pharaoh let him down for the 5th time.
كلمت موسى وعيسى باسمك اتكلم. كلمت موسى وعيسى باسمك اتكلم. ولولا نور النبي الكون ده كان ضالم، لكن إرادة ربنا سبقت. ولولا نور النبي الكون ده كان ضالم، لكن إرادة ربنا سبقت. وحكمة